Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Rick here on the night of the 27th of June. So, what I'm going to talk to you about is, stuff that really annoys me. I left kind of a Facebook message on it today, but I'm going to incorporate different things that I see, the extremism that I see from the left wing that's really encompasses with this Pride Month, but it's all related to a couple of different things. This Pride Month that we see here is being pushed as, it's a good thing for the gay community, as if they all want it. That's how it's being marketed. This is a wonderful thing. The people that are behind the Pride Month, first of all, the extreme left wing, are the same people behind the abortion push. I'll get to that a little bit. And it's very, very, all the different things that we see. Now, look, I'll go with the Pride Month. I'm going to say this again. Coming from a Catholic Christian background, I do not agree generally with the gay lifestyle at all. Not generally, I don't agree with it. With that said, I have family members and friends and people I know that are gay. I love them very much and they know that. I don't think of them any less as human beings and they're good with that. I don't judge them because we can't judge anybody. I have my feelings on what's right and wrong, but I don't judge any of them. And I do not attribute what's happening with this rainbow stuff and this pride with them. The people that I know that are gay do not agree with the Pride Month. Matter of fact, I've heard a lot of different comments about how embarrassing it is, things of that nature to them. And that's why I said in my article that I wrote, and I've said it before, this is not against Johnny the gay person or Lisa the lesbian. Because most people that are gay did not ask for this. Most people that are gay want to be left alone in the privacy of their own place. Most people. And not be bothered. Which I can deal with. Agree or disagree with the lifestyle. What you do in your own home, don't palm it off on me, is your business. Yeah, there's some people that are flamboyant. I got that. But the majority of people did not ask for the pride. And I guarantee you, the majority of people that are gay do not agree with a lot of the nonsense that's going on with this Pride Month. And it's nonsense. It is really amped up this year, much more than last year. It's really amped up to the point of disgusting. I don't care what side of the political fence. I don't care if you disagree, agree. What's happening is offensive, embarrassing, and disgusting. And the excuses being used are ridiculous. I saw on a channel there are people overseas in countries in Europe and different places, India and different places that get abused and killed for being gay. Yeah, well, there are people that are Christian that still get abused this day. Jews get abused this day and killed because they're Jews. That has nothing to do with what's going on now in your actions. Nobody in this country wants to do that. Me as a right winger and friends, nobody sits there and wants to kill gays. Okay? That's not what the right wing's advocating. Yeah, just because there are people overseas that get prosecuted, that happens to a lot of different types of people, not just gays. That doesn't give you the right to drop your pants in front of kids and people in Seattle, like what we saw recently happen. That has nothing to do with that. It doesn't give you a right to dress like a bunch of nuns and go and make fun of the Bible by depicting biblical scenarios under gay sexual actions and saying that's peace. Because it's not. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing. Try doing that to Muhammad, Muslim. You'll have an uprising. That's okay when it's Christianity. And that's peace. This is perpetual, what do they call it? Indulgence. Disgusting. Okay? Biblical scenarios being portrayed in a gay sexual way in front of people. That doesn't give you a right to do that. What happens overseas or what happened to different people prosecuted doesn't give you that right. It doesn't give you the right to sit there and force people in grade school to look at videos about gay sexual shit. Or say kids have to wear mandatory rainbow shit the next day to school. That doesn't give you the right to do that. One has nothing to do with the other. But they try to play on the heartstrings. Well, people have been prosecuted in the past overseas and here, there for gay and beaten up. And yeah, they have. That's wrong. I'm not saying that should happen. Nobody's saying that should happen here. I don't see one right winger saying, oh, that's okay if they get beaten up. Nobody I know. Maybe there's a pocket of idiots. There's always idiots on both sides. Nobody's saying that here. And that has no justification in doing those disgusting acts that you're doing, forcing this down our throat this year. Most people that are gay are not going to accept you sitting there stripping naked in front of kids. Nobody, I don't know any person that I know that's gay is going to sit there and say that's okay to do. All right? And don't call me a hater so I'm a hater because I think you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to keep your pants on in front of people. It makes me hate. I'm a hater because I think that you shouldn't force people to wear rainbow colors at schools if they don't want to do it. That makes me hate. I'm a hater because I think you shouldn't be doing anything with anything like that to grade schoolers, not just gay, anything. That makes me a hater. I hate because I don't want you just to teach them what they should be taught, history, math, and things like that. That makes me hate. Makes me hate because I don't want you to dress up like a bunch of religious nuns or whatever with stupid makeup, looking like freaks, going around with sexual acts in front of people. That makes me hate. No, it doesn't make me hate. Those are extreme actions that have been really pushed in our face this year. And the left wing doesn't really care about it. Instead, we have a wonderful administration that flies gay flag, which is embarrassing. That's not about an agenda, that flag. It should be American flag, represents everybody. And sits there, our illustrious president sits there and said we should support the pride and not have any hate and peace. I agree we shouldn't have hate and peace, but what you're doing has nothing to do with hate or peace. You're dressing like nuns, sexual acts on purpose to instigate controversy. You're forcing people to look at you naked. Kids have to do with gay stuff. You're forcing this on people. That's disgusting. That has nothing to do with anything going overseas or persecutions in the past. It doesn't justify it in any way, shape, or form. Don't try to do it because you make a fool out of yourself. Just like abortion, okay? Most of the left wing, this hardcore left wing, supports late-term abortions. Most people that are for abortion don't support late-term abortions. But this administration does. That's not even in tune with most abortionists. Okay? It's extreme. We're seeing extremism. Extremism. And try to say abortion helps minorities. Really? Margaret Sanger was a racist that hated blacks. They called them weeds. She hated blacks. As a result, guess what's the biggest abortion in this country? Over 60% of abortions. Blacks. That's what it's doing for you. It's eradicating your race. Something to be proud of. Nobody's helping minorities in any way, shape, or form. You're being used for an agenda, a left-wing Marxist agenda. Wake up. Okay, so this Pride Month is nonsense, okay? First of all, having a whole month is nonsense. When people who fought in this country have one day, Memorial Day, it's nonsense. And what's going on in this country this month has been in your face, and you're told you're a hater if you disagree with it. That's nonsense. I'll say it again. This is not against the regular gay person. Most of them would never be for the things I just said that are happening. Nobody I know would condone dropping your pants in front of boys in a street in Seattle, or anybody anybody. I don't care who it is. Who the hell wants to see that? Even an adult going around all of a sudden. What point are you trying to prove? That you're a moron? That you're a friggin' weirdo? What are you trying to prove? You think you can do? If I did that, just stripping anybody going down the street, you'd be arrested. Like that. All right, that's Rick here. Enough is enough of this nonsense. This is not a racism. This is not hating gays, hating this one, hating. That's not what it's about. This movement is nonsense. It's pushed by the extreme left. And we're seeing acts that are just not acceptable. I don't care if you believe in gay, you don't. Dropping your pants, forcing people to see video. There's nothing good about that. Try justifying it, because I don't know how the hell you can. It's Rick here. Have a great night. God bless.